there's three reasons why now is a good time to buy silver. One, all the fundamentals are strong and still rocking. Number two, the price is ridiculous. And number three, deflation does not exist. That's one of my pet peeves when I hear silver people talking about deflation. Bothers me. Okay, deflation does not exist. I'm going to go over that. I'm just going to touch on it. But let's get started. First thing is all the fundamentals are going strong. Silver is cranking. All the metals are. Any real money is doing real good right now. We're going to go to the Silver Institute right here. This is the chart. You guys have probably seen this before. Demand, and I don't know if these numbers are 100% accurate, but that's all we have to go with. But even with these numbers, accurate or not, they have to show that the supply was less last year in 2013 than it was in 2012. It's probably pretty close to the same this year, I don't know, but with the mines closing down, they could not even produce as much silver as the year before. Silver is getting harder and harder to mine. It's costing more and more money to get the silver out, and there's less and less mines available. So supply is short, okay? And there's not the money to open new mines. That's what's really going to pay off for us down the line, because there's not the new mines that are going to be coming online to keep up with demand. That's another video. And then, so that supply is down, and demand is still up, still rocking. According to their numbers, it's just holding kind of steady. But demand is not holding steady. Demand is definitely up. But even by their numbers, there was a negative amount of silver for 2013. So demand is up. Supply is down. This is the Shanghai Futures Exchange, right? It's down like 90%. In the last year, this is really, really good. Last year and a half. This is good. That's good news right there. I don't know if there's any other silver stockpiles left. Okay, this is starting to look real good. It's like finally it's starting to happen. But somehow amazingly, I mean, this short supply, obviously demand's there because there's short supply, but somehow the price keeps going down. This pricing right here is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so demand is still up. Let's check another thing. I made a chart, a simple chart on the Silver Eagle sales. Okay, demand's going up from 10 million ounces from 2004 all the way up to the 42 million. It'll probably come in about 40 million, so probably just slightly off last year. But you can see the chart. It's rocking. When you put this in a chart, it's ridiculous. The numbers look good on paper. When you put it in a chart, this is crazy. And people don't even know about silver yet. That's what's nice. This is rocking just on the silver buyers. And when other people, and people are starting to catch on. It's slow. People don't understand it. I get that. But silver is going really good. Value of the dollar is going down. Okay, we know that. So that's still good. Debt's going up. This isn't the newest chart, but it's still going up. I just wanted to show you a chart. So the bottom line is all the fundamentals are still going strong. All the reasons you're buying silver are still the same. So I just need to keep going because silver's on sale, guys. Silver is on sale, which leads me to the next one. The price is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This price right here is ridiculous. When you have the supply and the inventory is running down to nothing, right? Demand is going nothing but up. You know, if people don't understand that these prices are being fixed, there's no way that demand is up and the price is down. That's not free market. That's not free market. That's not economics. There's no economics class that can teach that. So the silver price is at ridiculous levels. There's no way with the demand and with the inventory being short that the price goes down. There's no economic rule that says it. That doesn't even make sense in any sense. There's nothing that tells you that the price is going down. Supply would have to be going up. Supply would have to be going up for the price to go down. Demand would have to be going down for the price to go down. You can't have demand up, supply low, and the price down. That is impossible. Doesn't even make sense. If you have a lemonade stand and you only have 2 pitchers of lemonade and no one shows up, it's going on sale. If you sell out the first pitcher in 5 minutes, that second pitcher is getting sold for more money. Okay? It's simple economics. So that's all fixed. So anyone who doesn't think that silver is not on sale, then don't join the party. That's all I have to say. Don't join the party, because this party is coming to town, and it's getting there. So yeah, silver is on sale. That's not reason number 2. Reason number 3 is don't worry about deflation. Deflation is not real. Deflation does not exist. There's no such thing. Okay? There is deflation. If you have a gold standard, there could be deflation. Okay? In some things, because that money will be holding constant, while production is getting more and more efficient, so prices can come down. Deflation is good. I wish there was deflation. Then we'd all be better off. Okay, there is not going to be deflation. That is a trick by the government to make us all worry about things, to allow them to keep printing money. Okay, there is no when a silver person talks about deflation, then you should not be a silver person. That's how I feel about that. I feel pretty strongly about that. You cannot believe in silver and believe in deflation at the same time. They're completely 2 different things. Deflation was really, you would never buy silver or gold. There would be no reason to have it. And we are not in deflation. There won't be deflation. There probably will never be deflation ever again. We are in inflation. And anyone who has bought a bag of potato chips knows what inflation is. This bag used to be full. Was there this many chips in here now? A full bag of chips is a 2 serving size now, and it used to feed your family for a week. Okay, there is definitely inflation. We know what that is. I was looking for the price of milk actually, but I actually found this annual gas price chart, which does the same thing. Here's during the recession right here, and this is during fixed money. I don't see a price drop. There's a little bit. It kind of goes down a little. That's not deflation. That's not deflation. And this is, see how this is all the same price? Look at that. The price of gas is the same, what, for 100 years probably? 75 years? Look at that, gold standard. Look at that, almost to the, what's crazy is how this is almost to the day. Look at that, 1973, no more gold standard. I just saw that. Just saw that. Inflation ever since. This part right here is why deflation doesn't exist. If you believe in silver, stop telling people there's deflation. Stop telling people there might be deflation. There's not going to be deflation. What is going to go down in price? Nothing is going to go down in price. This will not go down in price. Bread, I will guarantee you, bread is not going down. If we go through a recession, bread is going up. Okay? Anyone who's studied any kind of history knows that food is going up. Okay? Well, milk is going up. Eggs are going up. Everything you need to survive on is going up. Yeah, land is going to be cheaper because land is unlimited. Okay? There's enough land for everybody. Okay? There's a surplus of land. So the only reason the price is high is because it's restricted. As soon as something bad happens and people can't afford it, price goes down because it's inflated right now. Real estate, land, those things will go down because they're inflated. Things that we need will actually go up because it's a time of inflation. Okay? If there's a time of deflation, bread would be cheaper. You'd go through a recession, right? Less people can buy it. Price comes down. No, the cost of making these things is not going to go down. The cost of drilling oil, the cost of making bread, the cost of all these things is not going to go down in value. They're going to go up because your money, where's my money chart, is worth less. We're buying silver because we believe in inflation. Anyone who believes in deflation should never buy silver because you're wasting your money, okay? You're being an idiot. But if you believe the value of this is going down because they keep printing money non-stop, that's why we're buying silver. Because this is non-stop, this non-stop printing. This printing chart and the debt chart's all the same. It's going crazy. These guys are nutcases. They're starting a new war every day. Every day they bomb a new country, okay? Where does that money come from? We don't have the money for the stuff that we need now. It's ridiculous. So stop with the deflation talk. That's crazy. It's like the silver to gold ratio saying it's 15-1. It comes out of the ground 8-1. Most people, I think, are on track with that now. But the next thing is this deflation talk is ridiculous. I do admit it might be hard to sell your silver down the line. It's $20 right now. If that goes to $500 or $1,000, there's not many people around who are going to have that money for that. But this right here is the only thing that'll make things feel like they're deflating. Nothing is going to deflate. Here, this is the derivatives, right? Everybody's seen this? All the 300 trillion. That's not even all of them. That's just our exposure. 300 trillion. Here's our savings account. What is that? I think it's 9 trillion, something like that. This little thing that you can't even see is the FDIC insurance. There is no insurance. You're investing in that bank. You're a stockholder. You're an unsecured creditor. You are not getting your money back. If Chase Manhattan goes down, which is like 2 of these stacks, you're not getting a penny unless they decide to give it to you. Okay? This time I don't believe there's a way to bail us out. We're going to be paying them. They're going to use this savings account to help cover some of this when that blows apart. This little house right here, was it 1 or 2 of these houses is all the gold, and probably another 1 or 2 of those houses. So 4 little houses is all the silver and all the gold in the whole world, which is worth this amount. But all this stuff that's not worth anything is what's going to kill everything. What's going to destroy everything. So when that blows apart and they take your savings account and they take your investment account, there's going to be a lot less money around. So people might not be able to afford to get silver, but that's not going to lower the price of it. Silver is going to be worth much more, much more. Once this gets all figured out, because there's going to be a lot of rich people left, even after all this blows apart, to buy that silver. And they're going to be wanting silver, gold, except they're not going to be able to get their hands on it, so the price is going to be what the price is. And real money will be worth much more than fake money. And that's not deflation. Your house, this little house right here, that goes for $200,000 to $400,000 for a 3-bedroom house, is ridiculous. Okay, these houses are going to go down. Happens every time because they're unlimited. They're unlimited. You can build an apartment building for cheap and live there for a few $100s a month. They charge more than that, but real estate but real estate has its ups and downs. When the population's booming and the economy is good, there's a little lag on the available housing, and that's why the prices go up. Plus, they've been printing all this money, so your money buys less. When your money buys less, that is inflation, not deflation. That's my, I guess that's my deflation rant. I mean, I don't know how to say it any more clear than that. If you believe in silver, don't worry about deflation, as it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist in fiat currency. I will tell you that much right now. When they're printing $85 billion every month, there is no such thing as deflation. Anything that you want of value, of sustenance, food, gas, oil, all the things that you need to survive will be going through the roof. Double to triple at least that. You have to plan on that. Your grocery bill and your electric bill will at least double to triple. If you plan for that, you're being smart. And that's not deflation. Now, your house might be worth half what it's worth. That's because it's not really worth what it's worth. That's market. They're overvalued right now. They will come down to the true value. But the things that you need to survive on will go up. And that's called inflation. Some things will go down in value, some things will go up. But the things you need to survive are is inflation. So what you're going to feel in your pocket when you come home from work and you need to buy food, you're going to feel inflation. And when you want to save some money and you're afraid to give it to the bank, you're going to want that metal. That's called inflation. And that's what's going to happen. And once again, that's my deflation rant. So 3 reasons to buy silver. Fundamentals are still going strong. The price is ridiculous. Stop worrying about deflation. Worry about inflation. And that's it.